Okay, so the twins are live in the Korean servers. I've quickly glanced over a few, and let me tell you, they look bloody OP. So if you're really interested in summoning them, keep on watching. And by the way, if you're interested in how summoning them works, they will each have a different banner, so there will not be a thing like with the OPM collab where you have two units of the same element in one and you're able to choose. All of these are just separate, so it will be very easy to summon the one that you want. So let's look over the skills. So first of all, the CHAKRAM dancers. So the fire one, SHAINA, 165, nothing special here. First skill, charges at the enemy target to deal damage based on max HP 2 times. In addition, a Boomerang warrior in the team attacks with Boomerang strike. So let me quickly explain how the co-op attacks work. So both first and second skills, you will see, have these co-op attack activation skill. And the one you see at the bottom here is not the one that's getting used. It's actually from the Boomerang warrior. So if you see, it will say Boomerang strike. That means if you go to the Boomerang warrior, the follow-up skill on the first skill is called Boomerang strike. So basically whenever you use whenever you use a skill 1 or skill 2 from, let's say, the fire CHAKRAM dancer, the skill 1, like the follow-up skill 1 from the fire Boomerang warrior, will be activated. So for example, if you use two fire twins on top of the first skill that SHAINA uses, she would also use the bottom skill here, so 678 multiplier, stun for 3.5 seconds, and a defense break for 14 seconds. And these do differ by elements, so there are a very big selection of combos that you can actually make with these, so keep those in mind. And the Moonlight Blow is the co-op skill for the Boomerang warrior. So basically, whenever a Boomerang warrior uses skill 1 or skill 2, the CHAKRAM dancer will use the Moonlight Blow follow-up. And as you can see, these follow-ups are around 3 times stronger than their usual skill 1s. So yeah, the potential to make a lot of very powerful combos is definitely there. And yeah, the follow-up for the SHAINA is activated when attacking together, and it basically deals damage based on attack and max HP. It removes a harmful effect, so basically a cleanse for one effect, and it's a damage taken down for 14 seconds. It's not a buff, it's just a straight up damage taken down, it looks like. Or even if it's a buff, it's unfortunately not written here. So if it's a buff, it's a 30% less damage taken for her. Now the CHAKRAM Crush, second skill, deals damage based on max HP to enemies within the area 3 times, and each hit stuns with a certain chance. And in addition, it of course activates. So 45% chance to stun, really nothing special until you look at her passive. And yeah, the passive is, it's ridiculous. Every attack she does has a chance to defense break, and it also increases her accuracy. So you don't need to build as much accuracy, means you can get other stats. On top of that, defense break with every skill. So it won't work on basic attacks, but skill 1, skill 2. Keep in mind both of these are stuns, I believe, right? Oh no, the first one isn't a stun, but yeah, it's a single target, this one, and this one is an AoE. So second skill, 4 mana, basically an AoE stun together with an AoE defense break. And because it hits 3 times, this basically has 3 times to activate, so you're pretty much guaranteed to get a defense break. That is very scary. That is very, I would say, comparable to the Dark Desert Queen, where she has a defense break and a silence. It's a stun in this case, but again, it's a CC effect that sort of hard locks you from using skills. And on top of that, you are able to use a follow-up attack when attacking with, I'm scared of these, I'm not gonna lie. And the ultimate, again, you can activate co-op. It deals damage based on max HP, and it has a stun. Again, it seems like these time ultimates are really not that strong. If you look at the skill, I think it's actually quite the same. No, it's 134, 4.6. Actually, it's one attack 4 times, so around 1000 attack multiplier and close to like 30% max HP. So Juno vibes a bit. Stun for 3.5 and again activates co-op. And the book effect is attack and critical rate. Now let's go to the water one, TALIA. So basic attack 165, nothing special. First skill charges the enemy to deal damage based on max HP 2 times, and each hit applies unrevivable. So no revives. Should be really good in battlefield if you're targeting units instead of summoners. With a certain chance. In addition, of course, we'll use a boomerang follow-up. And the follow-up skill for her is activated when attacking together, charges the enemy to deal damage based on max HP. The damage of this attack increases based on the target's lost HP. In addition, it moves a harmful effect on itself and applies damage dealt up. So this one should be a buff. I think it's like a 30% damage buff. Remove one harmful effect, so it's a cleanse on her, and 0.5% damage for each percent lost HP, so up to around 50% more damage based on how much HP the enemy has. Oh, like by itself, it's not that scary, but when you think that you are gonna combine that with a skill that, for example, does a stun, a defense break, like steel buffs, like that is scary, bro. That is scary. Deadly Dance deals damage based on its max HP enemies with the area ahead and removes 2 beneficial effects. A strip, nice. And this is an AoE strip. Ooh. The damage of this attack increases based on target's lost HP. In addition, the boomerang, yep. So again, up to 50% more damage based on how much HP the enemy has. 2 strips AoE. This is similar to the Water Ninetale Fox, but this time it's more of a damage alternative option. It actually does damage, so it can also work with Despair Runes. Should be very scary. And keep in mind, she is a water unit, and the meta is very water heavy. I would say water / a bit of fire because of all the stuff like Juno. So she should fit in perfectly. And her ultimate, very similar to the second skill, it strips all effects. The multiplier is 800 plus 27% HP, but it looks like this time it's only... No, it is a single hit, okay. And yeah, up to 100% damage based on missing HP this time. And of course activates a co-op ability, and the buffs are the same, attack and critical rate. Now, Melissa, the wind one. This one, I think, left me the most surprised. Like, I know she isn't that great in the base game, but here she seemed probably one of the stronger ones. So, basic attack, nothing special. First skill charges the enemy to deal damage based on max HP 2 times. Oh yeah, because of this. Each hit applies block harmful effect removal. Is the skill that like Akrama has, Water Archer has. Basically not allowing you to strip, and the reason why I think this will be very strong is because she is a wind unit and she will have a much easier time applying those effects to stuff like Ariel, stuff like Theor, Galleon if people still use it, and should make dealing with those front lines, especially water front lines, much easier. And in addition, of course, uses the follow-up, and her follow-up is activated when attacking together, charges the enemy to deal damage based on max HP, and deals fixed damage based on target's max HP. Stun targets receive increased damage, so again, you're trying to combine it with a boomerang warrior that maybe stuns, and recovers its HP. So fixed damage, as you know, it ignores all of that defense crap, right? It's basically just enemy has 100k HP, 10% of that damage is 10k. It doesn't matter how much defense you have, doesn't matter anything like that. It's always going to be 10,000 HP. And of course, doesn't matter if you have stuff like attack buffs or anything like that. It's just, it cannot crit, of course. Fixed damage cannot crit, so keep that in mind. And if the target is stunned, she will deal 100% more damage. Whoa, that could be pretty cool with Dark Monkey, I think. Because he defense breaks up to level 10 and stuns. And if you pair this... Oh, that's scary. and she life leeches 100% of the damage. Bro, this is insane. Deadly Dance deals damage based on its max HP to enemies within the area and applies unrecoverable and damage taken up. So damage taken up is the one that Heli has, 30% more damage basically. And the Boomerang attacks together with her. So heal block and damage taken up for 20 seconds. Even now on auto you're not able to upkeep that permanently, but it's gonna be pretty close. On manual you can, so if you feel like that could be useful, feel free to spam the skill, I guess. Right? And the ultimate, very small second skill, so unrecoverable 20 seconds, level 5 damage taken up, which will be 41%. And yeah, 950 scaling, 31% max HP. So these, like, they sort of look like very attack heavy champs, right? But a lot of their abilities have max HP scaling, which is something I'm very worried about. Because attack scaling, like, they may do more damage, but they're also very squishy, so easy to kill. For these though, you can build her like HP, crit damage HP or something, right? Pop her on 80,000 HP. She's gonna wipe your team out and she's not gonna die in the process. So yeah, very scary. Okay, light one, DEVA. So we're getting in the territory of monsters that you will only see in rank 10 and above, because you ain't getting it. Basic attack, nothing special. First skill charges the enemy, again max HP damage. Looks like the second skills are actually quite the same, especially no, I guess the wind one has block harmful. Yeah, but they're very similar in terms of damage, so attack and max HP scaling. And her co-op skill will be that she charges at an enemy to deal damage based on max HP and increases target's harmful effect, duration, and level. Ooh. So increases duration by 5 seconds. That has potential to be permanent debuffs actually, because if there are skills that are like 18 seconds. I'm not sure if the Boomerang Warriors have that, but if any of the Boomerang Warriors have skills, for example, that only cost 3 mana or are on 18-second cooldowns, potentially you're using 2 of those every 18, that increases by 10, or if you're using manually and then switch it out, that has potential to increase it by 15 for every 2 skill rotation. So yeah, that one is scary, although I don't think it will be too impactful against, like in PvP areas. It's probably more of a raid thing, right? Where you have a single target with a lot of debuffs. I have a feeling it will be more useful for that. But yeah, it increases harmful effect levels, so stuff like defense break, let's say it was level 1, now it's level 3, so on and so on. Of course, some buffs or debuffs do not have levels, so what is it, like stun? I think CC effects don't have levels except for sleep, I suppose. I don't know if that counts as a level or more of a duration. But yeah, not a big fan of this follow-up ability. And second skill deals damage based on max HP to enemies within the area 3 times AoE. So, and each hit stuns with a certain chance. So just AoE damage with a stun. Seems like very similar to the fire one, yeah? Oh, actually exactly the same. So the fire had a defense break on her passive. Let's see what this one has. Oh my god. Increases damage based on the target's bleed level. Does she have bleed? Oh, maybe she does. Boomerang. Okay, when the caster and all Boomerang warriors in the team attack with a skill. Wait. Increases the damage dealt based on the target's bleed level when the caster. Oh, so increases damage for her and for every single Boomerang warrior that either uses her passive or is just on the battlefield. That's a bit confusing. When attacked, decreases the damage taken based on the attacker's bleed level. In addition, applies bleed with a certain chance. Okay, so for each bleed, damage dealt up 7, damage taken 7, so up to 70% more damage and less damage taken. Oh, imagine that with, what's it called? The Dark Vampire, who can stack bleeds easily. Like, these girls will do so much damage and will like never die, but I don't know how viable Dark Vamp is in PvP, so yeah. And when attacking with a skill, 70% chance to get level 1 bleed for 14 seconds, and nothing special, I think. I would say if it was with every basic attack, maybe, like with a lower chance, but with a skill, I mean, you're using 2 skills, so if it counts for other Boomerang warriors, you may be able to stack like level 3, level 4, but again, really nothing special. I feel like you need a different source for that bleed. And ultimate is AoE attack 4 times, attack scaling, HP scaling, stun, and yeah, so pretty much the same thing as the second skill, just higher multipliers. Yeah, overall I think I don't like this one the most so far, personally. I feel like the elemental ones seemed a bit nicer to me. Oops, no, not boomerangs. We're looking at the CHAKRAM dancers. And the dark one, so multiplier 165, first skill charges, and okay, so charges, max HP damage, this time applies undevivable. I think the wind one had something similar, no? Oh no, it's the same as the water one. Okay, so literally the exactly same thing, except this one should probably, yeah, this one will differ. So the follow-up skill is charges to deal damage based on max HP, removes all beneficial effects. So this is a follow-up. So every time any Boomerang uses her in co-op, she will remove all all beneficial effects. Every time a Boomerang warrior uses a skill, you get a full strip. Upon successful removal of level 1 poison, recover HP equal to, okay, so the last 2 parts, whatever, all beneficial effect strip. Every time any of the Boomerang warriors uses a skill. I'm sorry, that is just, come on, that is broken. That, like, let's get it straight, that is straight up broke. It doesn't even need to hit for damage. That is just straight up broke. A full strip. Are you, like, yeah, single target, but bloody hell, full strip. And it also has oh my god, these are gonna be so broken. Oh, PvP is ruined. Okay, second skill deals damage based on max HP, AoE, removes 2 yeah, of course she strips as well. Removes beneficial effects and applies poison per beneficial effect removed. In addition, a Boomerang warrior. Okay, so looks like the second skill is sort of a clone of this, like a baby clone, right? Yeah, so AoE strip, oh my god, AoE strip, I just realized. AoE strip. Oh, no, and I didn't even get to the Boomerang warriors, which I think are way stronger than CHAKRAM dancers. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, good luck dealing with these. And ultimate, again, AoE, full strip, complete full strip. So something like a Chivo, I suppose. Level 2 poison if you... Okay, so ultimate means whatever. By the time you use the ultimate, I think the strip will not be a problem anymore. But this looks scary. This, I'm sorry, what the hell is this? All beneficial effects. So you just cannot have a frontline, basically. Because every few seconds, that will just get stripped. Lovely, thanks, awesome. Oh boy. And now the Boomerang warriors. So MARUNA, the fire one, basic attack, nothing special. First skill, throws a boomerang forward to deal damage to the enemies within area. Remove 2 beneficial effects, of course, more strips, we need more strips. And apply defense down with a certain chance. Nice. So strip and defense break. I'm not sure if that means like if the enemy had will runes, you are able to apply defense break on the same turn, because it might be at the same time. So if he had like defense buff, you would be able to strip and apply defense break, but if he had immunity, I think it might be like the same proc and you just wouldn't be able to actually apply defense wave. But if you can, that is probably one of the best trips in the game. Afterwards, the boomerang returns dealing damage. The boomerang returns, dealing damage to enemies within the area and stunning them with a certain... Oh yeah, just add a stun there. Yeah, just add a stun. Why not? Why not? You strip your defense break, add a stun on top of it. Yeah, fuck it. Jesus Christ. And this is gonna be summonable. Like the good thing is this is a fire unit, so it shouldn't break the water meta too much. But Jesus Christ, on the first skill, are you serious? And her follow-up ability, so activated when attacking together with CHAKRAM dancers, and attacks the enemy, stunning the... Oh yeah, just add a stun on every attack. Lovely. Stunning them with a certain chance and applying defense break. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. How OP are these? How OP? This is just one skill. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Deals damage to the enemy target and enemies near the target. So basically AoE. I suppose maybe a small AoE. Like you select an enemy target and there's a short range around them. So if you target the backline, it will probably hit most of the backline. If you target frontline, it will probably hit most of the frontline, but shouldn't hit from frontline to backline and vice versa. Applies under the coverable. And it irresistible stun, of course, to the enemy target. Also stuns the enemies near the enemy target with a certain chance. In addition, a CHAKRAM dancer, attacks. So 2.5 seconds is probably the irresistible one, and 3.5 seconds will be the AoE stun. So okay, heal block 14 seconds. Yes, I guess. And the ultimate is deals damage to enemies within the area and applies undercoverable and irresistible stun. This time it looks like the irresistible one will be AoE, not just for the selected target. I suppose the ult is okay. This one is a bit scary, but I'm sorry, what the hell? Like, Jesus Christ. Now I understand what you meant when you said you will shake up the meta with Dragon Knights. I think you just mixed up the units, because the Dragon Knights look trash, but these ones, bloody hell. Okay, and the book effects is attack and crit damage. Okay, water one. Ooh, she has a lot of skill ups. Did the fire one have no, damn, okay. So the water one has a little bit of a higher base attack multiplier, 185. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh boy, I'm closing my eyes and I'm very scared of this. Attacks the enemy target to deal damage based on its attack speed. Ooh. And applies undercoverable. Okay, this attack ignores the target's beneficial effects that reduce the damage taken. Cool. So stuff like invincibility, shield, stuff like that. It does not ignore endure, so you will not be able to one-shot cleaves with this. In addition, CHAKRAM will activate, and her follow-up ability with any CHAKRAM dancer is activated when attacking together with CHAKRAM dancer, attacks the enemy target to deal damage based on its attack speed, removing one harmful effect on itself, and applying attack speed up. I mean, her basic attack does not have any follow-up effects, it looks like. In addition, no. This attack ignores the target's beneficial effects that reduce the damage taken. So yeah, you're basically able to go through shields, invincibility, stuff like that. Might be a decent counter to Woos, I suppose. Multiplier 565, not bad. Damage increased based on its attack speed, so I'm not sure what the multiplier for that is. We'll yet to see that. Remove one harmful effect, so a cleanse on herself and attack speed. This one definitely not too strong in my opinion. And triple strike, so attacks the enemy target 3 times to deal damage based on its attack speed. Each hit has a certain chance to apply defense down and attack down. This attack ignores the target's beneficial effects that reduce the damage taken. In addition, uses the follow skill from CHAKRAMs. So 3 times defense break for 12 seconds only. Wow, that is... Why do I have a feeling that she might be free or something? Like she... Wait. You reckon she might be free? She doesn't look too strong actually. No, she's not. So she's just... Compared to the fire one? Really? She looks... Okay, wait, maybe I didn't get to the passive, right? Passive, the caster and all Chakram dancers in the team take reduced damage from enemies with a beneficial effect. 30% less damage. In most cases, you will have a beneficial effect. Stuff like immunity, stuff like attack buff. Especially immunity with the new hero raid set that is coming. So basically, in the very beginning, all of the twins will pretty much be taking 30% less damage if you have her in the team. But then again, I don't think you will be bringing her in the team because her skills don't look that great to me. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the book is attack and attack speed, yep, to be expected. And we'll jump to the wind one, ZENOBIA. Basic attack 165, first skill, attacks the enemy and applies Oblivion. Ooh, okay, I'm interested already. The damage of this attack is based on the difference in attack between itself and the target. Ooh, so maybe a triple attack build will be something like meta instead of crit damage, we'll see. Or maybe even like a fatal set will be even more useful than rage. And the damage is 300 plus 600 of the... Wait, what? 600 of the difference in attack as damage if its attack is higher than that. Oh, okay. It looks OP, but it really isn't. So let's say you have like 5,000 attack, right? 300% of that attack would be what? 15k. But the difference, let's say the enemy has like 3k attack, the difference is only 2k, so this follow-up would only be like 1.2k, but 12k. So looks big, but it's actually way less than it feels like. In most cases, it will be like something like 200, 300 multiplier when you take away the enemy attack. 90% chance at Oblivion for 14 seconds. You know I love Oblivion units. And especially wind ones, yeah? And her follow-up is, oh my god, I'm sealing Oblivion and I'm already scared. You telling me, wait, so every time you use a Chakram Dancer skill, you can apply Oblivion. That is probably the most consistent Oblivion applier after Thessalian, right? Okay, so attacks when activated, yep, attacks the enemy target to apply Oblivion and apply attack up to itself. On top of that, the damage of this attack is based on the difference in attack between itself and the target. So, okay. So Oblivion and remove a buff or a debuff on herself and a self-attack buff. Self-attack buff. Oh, and that makes the difference even more important actually. Okay, I really like this one. I would say maybe, is it stronger? Nah, this one's definitely stronger, but it's a fire element, so I'm a bit scared for the current PvP use. But yeah, fire one by far the best. Wind one, definitely a close second. Water, I don't like at all. Okay, and her second skill is attacks the enemy target 3 times. Each hit has a chance to apply death down and attack down. Is it the same as the water one? No, similar. The damage of this attack is based on the different... Oh, again, so same debuffs, but the attack has like that difference multiplier or whatever. Not a huge fan of this. I really like her for this, but I don't quite like her for this. So maybe it's a 3 mana cost, so it's similar to Thessalian and it could be like used to target a backline with a decent pass, right? Interesting. And her ult is attacks the enemy target 3 times, defense down, attack down. What else? Difference. Yeah, not a big fan of the ultimate either. So really, I only like her for mostly the first skill and the follow-up skill. And yeah, the book effects is attack and crit damage. Okay, and now you are not ready for these. And you will not see these either, so do not be worried. 185 attack, a bit higher, requires quite a few skill ups. First skill, throws a Boomerang warrior. What? No, don't throw herself. Okay, throws a Boomerang forward to deal damage to the enemies within the area. Remove 2 beneficial effects and apply defense break. Oh, so the same as the fire one. Okay, so yeah, the same as that. Stun, defense down. Yeah, so not gonna read too much into that. This time it's just that the damage is based on attack speed as well. And her follow-up ability is activated when attacking together with Chakram Dancer. Attacks the enemy target to deal damage based on his attack speed, removing one harmful effect. Yeah, so again, self-cleanse, self-buff. But the buff is attack speed up, not attack up. Interesting. I'm not getting these, like, you give attack speed, but you give a very bad basic attack. So what's the point of the attack speed? I don't know. Like, I know that in the base game, her damage scales with attack speed, so maybe you just wanted to keep the lore, but it's just a bit random, I don't know. Okay, and yeah, we did that, and her second skill, Lightning Flash, deals damage based on its attack speed to enemies within the area. AoE attack reduces the cooldown of the turning boomerang when a target with a harmful effect is hit. The turning boomerang is this skill. Okay, a single attack can be applied up to 3 times. Wait, what? What? Wait. In addition, wait, let me read that again. Deals damage based on its attack speed to enemies within the area. Reduces cooldown of this, so if the target has harmful effects, 20%. Wait, if the target has harmful, does that mean a single attack can be applied up to 3 times? Does that mean the passive can be applied up to 3 times, so like down to 60% or something? A bit confused by this, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's just an AoE damage ability, and it looks like the goal is to just scale with this. And if you hit AoE, oh my god, wait, that's scary, because that is a strip and defense break. So you can just strip defense break, you do damage, you strip and defense break, you do damage, and it just keeps going and going and going. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I would say, like, definitely not top tier like fire or maybe even the wind one, but definitely not weak either. And the ultimate deals damage, yeah, AoE based on attack speed. The summoner gains mana equal to the number of targets hit, up to 4 mana. Okay. Again, it may seem strong, but I don't think it is. 4 mana, like, it's nothing special. Like, use like Tiana have that. I think, what other units have that? I think Juno or something like that can cleanse into mana gain. So, not too great, I say. Attack and attack speed. Wait, aren't they HP scaling? Oh, okay, so it looks like boomerangs are purely attack scaling, and the chakram ones are sort of attack plus HP scaling units. And so Martina, this was the most broken unit in Summoners for Sky Arena ever. And I'm seeing she has a passive, and I already don't like it. So, basic attack 160. Oh yeah, I'm scared to read her skills. Okay. Turbo Boomerang. Damn, that's a powerful name. Attacks the enemy target to deal damage based on the number of beneficial effects in the... Wait, that's it? 413? Oh no, that means her passive is OP, right? Boomerang Strike, her follow-up, they activated, attacks the enemy target to deal damage. Yeah, so she only does damage and unrecoverable. Oh no, so that means she has... okay, I'm gonna click it. Does she have a strip on her passive? Steals a bit, yep. Oh yeah. Steals a beneficial effect with a certain chance when attacking with a skill, and applies it to herself and the boomerang warrior. No, or rather the chakram dancers. To all chakram dancers. Oh, that's getting nerfed. I think that will be changed to only apply to the one you attacked with, because the same thing happened in the previous game. All twins could attack together, and then they later nerfed it a lot to only be able to attack with one of them. Because I'm sorry, if you attack with all of them, you give it to all of them, that's gonna be disgusting. But yeah, basically every skill you use will have a chance to strip. Not only strip, but steal, actually. So if you bring immunity, not only are you getting debuffed, you are not being... you will not be able to hit the enemy as well. So yeah, it's a 3 mana cost as well, so you can strip. Yeah, you can strip better than Juno or anything like that. Second skill. Oh, that's expensive. Attacks the enemy target 3 times to deal damage based on the number of beneficial. Okay, so this is similar to the water one, I think, right? Defense down, attack down, and attacks together with the other twin. I'm thinking which twin this could be OP with, because I think this actually works only with her skills. So that's a bit of a good thing, I suppose, right? Because if it worked with the other Chakram Dancer skills, oh yeah, that would be scary. Okay, and the ultimate is attack damage 3 times. So yeah, similar to the water one, I believe, right? It's just the damage is based a bit more on beneficial effects. Defense break, attack down, and co-op attack. So yeah, from Boomerang Warriors, I would say fire is definitely the winner because of this. Wind one, very nice, although I don't like her second skill. Water is meh. Light one is, I would say, very decent. Sort of balanced-ish. This one, if it only applies to her attacks, it might be okay, but if it applies to all attacks, so her and her twins, that will be very scary. But if it only applies to her attacks, I suppose we can let it slide, right? It's not a basic attack, so she will not be stealing too much. And for the Chakram Dancers, I believe the fire one piqued my interest the most, wasn't it? Oh yeah, because of the passive defense break and accuracy buff. So this one looks very scary, especially paired with a stun right here. And of course, all of the Chakrams have max AP damage, super scary. Water one, what was it? Oh, unrecoverable, undevivable. We'll have to see how she plays out. She seems to be like she may be doing decent damage for bosses or something. Melissa, oh yeah, Melissa was very nice. Block harmful effect removal, love that. And yeah, so for the Chakrams, again, I think the fire one and the wind one are sort of winners. Of course, not counting the light dark ones. The water one is okay-ish, and these ones are pretty strong. Like this one is very strong. This one is okay-ish, I suppose. And yeah, I'm scared. I will probably be summoning them unless they receive major nerfs. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and peace.